Okay. So I'm not still very clear when this problem came in. Remember the Wellens Commission. It was all about how to address the fears of minorities of domination. So it lends credence to the fact that choice and clamor and agitation of what are we getting out of this government? What are we getting out of this society?
Can you really protect the minorities in Nigeria? Even after the civil war, everybody, you are a minority. I'm also a minority.
In one way or the other,
yeah,
we are all minorities.
See, an Igbo man who is staying in my state in Katsina is a minority any day, any time. How someone who is staying in Lagos is a minority any day, any time, forever, to eternity. You understand? An Igbo man staying in Lagos, in spite of their population that is increasing geometrically, is still a minority there. Therefore, we are all minorities in one sense or the other. The issue of protecting minority does not even arise where there is justice, equity, and fairness. These ingredients, as long as we don't infuse them into the system, being just, fair, honest, credible, irrespective of whether you like him or you don't. Once my rights come, give me my rights. If I do something wrong, punish me proportionately. But here you make one set of rule for a set of offenders, another set of rule for other offenders. For that long, you are creating more divisions, more disharmony, more discontent. And of course, you are creating a clear scenario and platform for violence. That is the issue. And that must be addressed. And it can only be addressed if the yearnings of the people are addressed. Like, for instance, people are agitating for Biafra. Wallahi, Biafra should have been given to them yesterday, last week, last year, 2 years back, 10 years back, soon after the war. Because they have clearly indicated their willingness that they are tired of this unionship. And I respect their feelings.
Will you say that also of the Oduduwa Republic?
Let me finish with the Biafra. Now, have you seen a zoo in your life? You must have gone to a zoo. Even on the screen, you must have seen a zoo. If you go to a zoo, you will find different species: the good-looking, the bad, the ugly, the mighty, the strong, the vicious, the weak. All species are there in some of the zoos. Ask people who are feeding in the zoo, who do they feed first? They feed the most violent animal in the morning, like the lion and the leopard. And what is the psychology? If you don't feed the lion and the leopard and he goes to sleep, you cannot feed other smaller species, because once you feed them, they'll be jovial and jumping and shouting, and it will anger the vicious ones. In the zoo, you have people who are weak, who are there not by their own choice. Anybody in the zoo is there not by choice. In the zoo, you are being caged, your rights are being limited, your movement is limited, you have no choice to food, you have no choice to when you go to sleep. When they want to, they wake you up. If you want to give independence out of the zoo, give animals like the lion, like now the bear parents, give them freedom. Let them go out. They are strong. They feel they are strong, and they are strong. They are vicious because they can survive anywhere. Give them that level of freedom. Let them exercise it maximally. Except that one day, if you have ever seen an old lion, old lion, you will see that all that viciousness, you understand, all that agility, all that strength, all that aspiration will gradually die down. But it may die down when it is too late to apologize for being strong and vicious in those days and those times. Now,
do we apply this to every other group that have
it is relative.
I'm coming. That have craved for a